Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal, and in today's video, I'm going to review some makeup products from the brand Squad Cosmetics. I have 4 products here. So the very first thing that I got is the Squad Contour and Blush Spill the Tea. This is a blush and contour palette. I also got this one, which is the You Can Face It BB Cream, and I got the shade beige. I think they have 3 shades. I got the beige one, and then I got the Happy Pot in the shade Varsity, this one. So it's supposed to be like a multi-purpose pot. You can use this for your lips and your cheeks and your eyes. But I have an eyeshadow palette to show you guys. This is the Squadlet Mini Palette. It comes with 4 shades, and I am already obsessed with the shades. I've been on a hunt for the really good cool toned eyeshadow palette, and I think I found the colors that I've been looking for in this palette. The very first thing that I'm going to try is their BB cream. It comes in the squeeze tube bottle, which comes with a pump, which is really nice. All right, there you go. I feel like I got a really good match in my sponge from Glad King. Oh wow, it looks really natural on my skin. I'm going to apply this on this side of my face first and then compare. I feel like I already like this foundation. I can already tell. It's more full coverage than most BB creams that I've tried, and the color is actually really nice too for me. It's not too white. I hate any type of foundation or any product that makes my face look white. So as you can see, the BB cream is slightly lighter than my skin tone, but not a whole lot. Look at that. It makes my skin look really nice, and the color is just the perfect match. And even now I feel like I want to repurchase more. It's blending so easily with the sponge. If I am just in a hurry to go out, I probably just use my fingers to blend this out. If I am just, you know, if it's just a normal day and I'm not doing a makeup tutorial. It didn't really emphasize any of my pores. It really hydrated my skin. I don't see any dry patches. It really blended well, blended easily, and I feel like the coverage is really decent. My main purpose whenever I use foundation is to just even out my skin tone. I'm not really after coverage, but if you're looking for a BB cream that has really full coverage, this might not be for you, because I can still see my veins underneath. But that is exactly why I chose a BB cream. If you want something that's really full coverage, you can go ahead and try their full coverage foundation, because I heard a lot of good things about it. I'm gonna use the same BB cream as an eyeshadow primer, just because I don't have any right now, and then apply the rest of my face wherever I need extra coverage. Okay, so now we're gonna try their eyeshadow palette, Squadlet palette, and this palette is called Shy. There you go, Shy. Here are the shades, a very beautiful, cool tone shades. I'm gonna start with this one for my transition shade. Alright, so that is the first shade. It's not super pigmented, but it does the job. I expected more color payoff. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks slightly lighter on my eyes than it is on the pan, but that's fine. And I don't see a lot, like I don't really see it. Maybe if I used a better eyeshadow primer, because I just used the BB cream to prime my eyes. BB cream is already slightly tacky, so I don't see why it wouldn't stick. Yeah, like even if you try to build this color, that's all you're gonna get. Let's just go ahead and move on to the next shade, which is this one. And I'm gonna be applying this on my crease. I'm just gonna deepen up my crease with this even more. And I'm hoping that this is gonna be really pigmented, because it's supposed to deepen up the look. Oh. Yeah, it's really chalky, and by chalky I mean not pigmented, and it doesn't really blend nicely. If you guys have tried expensive palettes before, and if you guys have tried something like from Too Faced, Urban Decay, Natasha Denona, and those brands, you are really going to see a difference. Like, this is what I mean when an eyeshadow is not layering nicely on top of each other. This and this are really not the same thing. They're really not the same color, as you can see. Like, I'm gonna try to get a lot on my brush. Like, I'm gonna try to load my brush with this color, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks on my eyes. And that, like, it really looks like a very beautiful, really delicious brown on in here, but on my eyes it just doesn't show up. Really, really excited for this one. I feel like, oh yeah, we already got a winner. This is the shimmery shade, and as you can see, it's really, really reflective. So I'm gonna apply this one with my finger. I feel like it's gonna show up more if I use my finger. All right, so wow, 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 wow. I mean, this is exactly the type of shimmer that I want. After trying tons and tons of brands of eyeshadow palettes, I can already tell usually by just looking at the eyeshadow if it's going to be nice or not. And I already had high hopes for this, and it didn't disappoint. It's just the perfect gold. It's not super light, it's not dark either. Wow, this is already my favorite shade. It's really, really blinding. It's like you can really see it. So I'm gonna use this brush right here. It's made of real hair. I'm gonna try to load my brush with this. And the great thing about brushes like this, like real hair, is that they're very scratchy. So you can like scratch the product out and you will be able to get a lot of product. Oh, I love this shade. You can even pat this with your finger and blend it out. I think we're gonna go back with my finger and apply this shade. Oh, wow. Yeah, just stick with your fingers. It applies the product so much better. Wow, they're really, really stunning gold. They don't feel chunky on your eyes. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more here. I only wish that it came with a mirror, but it didn't. So yeah, I hope this will show up on my brow bone. It's not pigmented, but if you're looking for something to blend out the harsh edges, this will work. This will definitely work. All right, so I'm now going to apply this darkest shade and try. And I'm gonna attempt to really deepen up this look. Okay, so on its own, it looks darker, but applied on top of the first transition shade, it looks really light and it doesn't really show up. The mattes are not super impressive. I wish they were a little bit more pigmented, you know? I'm not even asking for like Urban Decay or like ABH type of quality. I just want like a little bit more pigment. So next I'm going to apply this shade again and then apply that underneath really well. Use an eyeshadow primer that is slightly tacky so that it has something to stick to. Just because on its own, I don't think it's gonna show up. Like, I know a lot of people who use eyeshadows without even using foundation or concealer or even eyeshadow primer. They just apply this on like bare skin. We're gonna go back to the shimmery shade and then I'm gonna apply a little bit right here, like underneath as well, just to like add some shimmer. I know like there's a lot of shimmer going on my eyes, but I'm actually really enjoying how sparkly this is. Like, I just want to put this everywhere. So I think that's it for the eye makeup. This is really simple. I just need to finish up the look by applying my eyeliner and lashes, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I am done with my eye makeup. 99% of the time I only wear gold eyeshadow, so it has to be the gold that I really like, and this is the type of gold that I'm always looking for. Like, it's in between champagne and gold. So now we're gonna move on to this palette, which is called Squad Contour and Blush Spill the Tea. I think they have two choices for their palettes. There are two blush shades, and then there's a contour, and then there's a highlight. I'm going to contour my nose using the contour shade. Oh yeah, like the contour really shows up on my skin. This is like way more pigment than that eyeshadow. And no one ever wears contour like really dark and brown. So like, it's fine with me if the contour is not that pigmented, but my eyeshadows need to be at least like decent. So which one is gonna show up? This one is way too light. Like, we're gonna start with the light shade first. So I think this one is like their peachy palette. The Spill the Tea, I think this is the more peachy one. There's another one that's like has like a red. All right, so that lighter one actually shows up on my face, but not a whole lot. Like if anything, it's really making my face look really matte, just because it also acts like a face powder because it's super light. It doesn't really show up. So I feel like, I mean, in real life, it looks really, really natural and pretty. It makes your skin look really matte. It looks natural in real life. It gives you that really cute, very, very light flush. You can't really see it on camera, but in real life, it looks really nice. I don't know if you can see it here. Oh yeah, there you go. As you can see, it looks really natural. If I am not filming, I will go out with the lighter shades. I want my blush to show up on camera. I'll go for this darker one. I am now going to apply the darker one. Oh yeah, there you go. You can definitely see the other one more. Ooh, I actually really like this palette so far. Wow, that actually really complements my skin tone, and even with this eye makeup, it just really, really makes my skin look healthy. Also, it doesn't look patchy. It's very easy to blend. It doesn't require too much blending. It just looks really nice. Wow. All right, so I love that blush. I am now going to move on to the contour. I'm not going to apply too much, and make sure I apply the rest on the back of my hand. All right, so there you go. It already shows up even with that tiniest amount. Wow. I'm being really careful, guys. Like, I'm just taking the tiniest amount on my blush. There's almost nothing on my brush right now, just because I don't want this to look patchy. So you're gonna apply this gradually. And if you apply too much, make sure that you have a ready, clean blending brush with you, because you're not gonna want to keep it there. I'm also gonna buff this shade here in my jawline, and then here as well, and also on like around my forehead. I feel like I'm applying too much. Yeah, I definitely applied way too much on this side, so we're just gonna even it out. But we're gonna go ahead and apply this color, their highlight, on my cheeks. All right. Wow. That looks really nice. Really complements my skin tone. It's a really beautiful champagne shade. It looks extremely natural on my skin tone. I'm also really, really picky when it comes to highlight shades, because not all highlight shades work for me. And also when it comes to texture, I'm also very particular when it comes to the texture of highlighters, just because I don't want something that will make my skin look textured, because a lot of highlights tend to make your skin look textured, or it just looks really like white here. You have like a white stripe of highlight on your cheeks that looks really chalky. That is not something that I like. So I'm also going to be applying this on the bridge of my nose. Might have applied too much, and then on the tip of my nose. I'm also going to apply some on my chin as well. Okay, I'm gonna fade that out because I applied too much. Right, I am going to now highlight my brow bone using the highlighter from this blush contour and highlight palette. Alright, that is way better. I also love the fact that their highlighter is not chunky or like dry at all. A lot of highlighters from cheaper palettes that I've tried before, they tend to be really dry, and I don't know, it just looks dry and chalky on your skin. But I like this formula. It's not super dry, like I said, and it feels really lightweight on your skin, which I like. So yeah, that is it for the face. We just have one more product to try, which is the Happy Pot in Varsity. So this is the shade. I think it's a really beautiful terracotta red. I'm going to pat this on my lips. Wow, that is a really, really beautiful shade. That is definitely something I would always reach for. It smells like dessert. I feel like it's like it has like a vanilla chocolatey scent, which I really love. I also love the texture. My lips. That is all that I'm gonna apply on my lips. I'm not gonna apply anything more, but I am absolutely in love with this multi-purpose spot, and I also love the texture. It feels lightweight, feels thin, and it's actually really pigmented. Like, here's a swatch. I'm gonna show you guys a really good swatch of this. The color is really intense. If you're gonna apply it as a blush, you can definitely easily just, like, what do you call this? Like, blend it out like this. Super easy to blend. I can imagine using this daily on my cheeks. I love the formula. Good job, Squad Cosmetics. I think your products are amazing and I can't wait to try more. So yeah, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!